Welcome to Mr. Otter Studio. Today we are going to learn how to create this beautiful betta fish using oil pastels.
Here is a list of the supplies that I am going to be using today.
Begin by making a swoop diagonally down that comes to a rounded point and then connects back and rounds up to that initial line. I'm going to make the fin on the bottom. There's some squiggly lines. There's a smaller fin right by his gills at the front. I'm just going to make a swoop at the bottom there, and then a swoop coming back up there and meeting the body of the fish at the bottom. I'm going to create the eye. There's a line that I'm drawing from the front, and then just a big circle, and a circle within that, and that little circle within that will tell me where the highlight is. So there's this kind of heart shape that comes off there, and then we're going to draw an arch with jaggedy points and then a line that meets back. Now swoop downward, bring it up and back and around, round off a big part there, some squiggly lines, big ones that come and meet back at all those lines I just drew, and then I'm connecting it with that line there. Draw the top of the other eye right there above where the first eye was. I'm going to grab my Expressionist Oil Pastels from Cray-Pas. I'm going to start with a darker blue, and I'm going to outline the fish that I just drew. Now, in order to get a sharp line, I am using the edge of the bottom of the oil pastel. I'm going to add a few more details in my fish. There's a bunch of lines all over the place, so I'm going to mark where those are. Now I am going to fill in some of my areas that are going to be the darkest. Now I am going to take my red and I am going to darkly shade in some more colors on the betta fish. Now I am going to take some purple and put it all over the fish. I'm going to kind of connect the red and the blue with the purple, so I'm going to drag it through both of those colors pretty liberally. Now I am going to bring in some light blue, and I am going to fill it in some of my areas that I know I want to be nice and light and bright. And finally, I am going to bring some white to brighten up the blue that I just laid down. Again, just pushing those colors right into each other. Now I am bringing in some bright orange. I'm going to take a blending stick. You could also use your finger if you want. And I'm just going to push those colors that I've already laid down right into each other. Now I'm going to go highlight around his eye. Now I'm taking the red and I'm going to emphasize the crease where the fin meets the body right there. And I'm going to pull some of that red through the fin as well. I'm going to grab my lighter blue and I'm going to outline that little fin that I want highlighted there. I'm going to add to that fin a little bit of white at the top. Pulling in some dark blue now, pushing it in at the bottom so it kind of just blends into the body of the fish. Now with my mechanical pencil, I'm going to retract the lead in, and I'm going to use the tip of it to scratch very fine lines and details into my fish. Now if you want, you can just lay down some type of background. I'm going to put some chunky white all over, and then I'm going to add all the colors that I put in the fish. I'm going to put in the water. Thank you so much for watching and joining us on Mr. Otter's Studio. Okay guys, have a good day. Bye.